Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Not bad, you know.
Look at me. Okay. It's just a guess, so don't judge.
Yeah.
Right, so your name is Jerome.
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 Okay.
You are 26 years old.
Okay.
And you are from London.
Okay, so I kind of gave away the last one. Really.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Jerome is not far off, although it's the first time I've heard Jerome.
Yeah.
26, I'm 24.
24.
But you're not the first person to say I look older, because like a while ago I used to have dreads as well. It was 10 times worse. I was approached by a guy in a club and he said, "You're 30, right?" And I was like, "How do you make the assumption I'm 30 by my hair?" He's like, "Yeah, nah." No, my name's actually Jay. But
okay,
you're
close.
pretty close.
Yeah.
You got the J right, so I'll accept that one. I made the guess.
No, wait, and are you London?
Yeah, like North London, so like Enfield side. So I guessed your name is Shauna.
Okay.
Yeah. You're 23 years old and you're from Bristol.
I see. Okay, so my name's Melissa.
Melissa.
So Shauna, I do like Shauna, that's what I was probably going to call my child.
Oh.
However, that's a language that I speak, Shauna, so I won't say where I'm from. I'm older than you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm 25.
Okay.
But that's good, I look younger, can't complain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't crack.
And where I'm based, it's outside of London.
Yeah.
And it's Hemel Hempstead.
Hemel Hempstead. Okay, I know Hemel.
Do you know Hemel?
Yeah, because I went to the University of Hertfordshire. It's just down the road.
Local.
Very local, indeed. Okay, Melissa. I didn't guess Melissa, but the Shauna part. I mean, I guess like I'm not really into the spirituality that much, but
right.
That's like a big coincidence. I'll give that one. So I think you work as an accounts manager. The reason why I chose that is because you've got a very sort of like telephone voice, you know what I mean? It's that you speak very clearly and it's quite a calming sort of vibe from you.
Yeah.
So I feel like accounts management, because I used to work in business development a while ago and they were just absolute magic when it came to speaking to clients. We were a little bit rough on the edges and they hated it all the time. So I think accounts manager, I think I can find you on the weekend at a nice brunch. I feel like you like to spend a lot of time with your friends.
A nice brunch.
Yeah.
Alcoholic brunch, yeah?
There we go.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you wish you had more time to maybe travel, explore new places. You seem quite adventurous, so.
I think you're a lot more reasonable with these answers. But so I am a model.
Okay.
But I'm also doing higher training in mental health nursing.
Amazing.
So I like to do those too.
Well, why did you get into that?
Huh?
Mental health nursing, if you don't mind me asking.
So my first degree was psychology, so I've always found mental illness or like just how people think very interesting. And then through that I kind of like fell into mental health nursing and I was like, okay, I think that fits a lot better with like modelling as well, like the two schedules.
Yeah.
And that's how I got there.
Definitely, I think with this year, sort of focus on the focusing point on all the things that happen, having mental health nursing under it, I quite admirable, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I try, you know, switching it up. But on the weekend, you said brunch.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do brunches. That's the first thing we did when things opened.
Yeah.
So I went to a brunch, can't complain.
I'm still yet to go out, to be fair.
I love a good brunch.
Yeah, I love you.
And then you wish I had more time to travel. Yeah, I love traveling now. I think obviously because of COVID, it's been a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm always down to traveling. Anyway. Right, so I put you work as a business consultant. I don't know if that's a job role. It sounds like a job role.
Yeah,
I think I've heard people saying, yeah. So that's what I put. On the weekend, I'd find you on the dance floor. I put that. And I put, you wish you had more time to watch RuPaul Drag Race. Have you seen RuPaul's Drag Race before?
You see, that's funny, because my mum always talks about it. Mum's always talking about it. You want to watch it, make sure you watch it. I was like, Mum, just have time.
Exactly.
Have time as it is. But no, I mean, the business consultant, technically, is correct maybe like a couple of years ago. It was very much what I was into. I was doing business development for this company.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the city sort of part of it. What I didn't enjoy is like the sort of ethics that I had to do while working in that company. So, and I feel that's just the type of job it was. So I kind of moved away to something a little bit more personable. So I'm actually, I do quite a few different jobs, but my main job is a teacher and a professional American footballer.
Okay.
So that one is actually quite a new one. Yeah, it's quite different. I do a couple of like security on the side and all sorts, but yeah, I get the business consultant vibe. The second one was dance floor. You know what?
Yeah.
It's not. That's probably the most accurate thing. When it came to obviously pre-COVID, you would have found me on the dance floor most times.
I see.
And then finding more time to watch
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Maybe I'll find some time in my schedule to actually dedicate towards that. But I think
it has just finished now, so there's nothing to watch, but there's a lot to catch up on.
There we go. That's
I
the
love
way forward.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
Every Saturday, so today I watched it, the finale.
Okay.
Lit.
It's an interesting. I'll definitely find some time to do it. But I think if we're talking about time to explore things, I'm a bit stuck. I think I do want to travel myself as well. I mean, maybe I'm projecting a bit when I said it to you, said about you, but it's like I do want to find some time to sort of go to different places. I was hoping that COVID would have been a little bit of ways. Like back in February, I was planning on going to.
What, this year?
Yeah, I wanted to go to Italy for a bit, just even by myself,
Yeah.
just take some pictures and enjoy the sort of culture itself. All right, so I chose RuPaul's Drag Race for your guilty pleasure because I think just because of how often you brought them up.
I mean, I do love it.
Yeah. So I mean, I took a guess. I was a stab in the dark there. So, but then you have, I think your secret talent is at matchmaking for your friends.
Matchmaking for my friends?
Yeah. I feel like you ask the right sort of questions and you're able to feel out sort of someone so far.
I have not yet matched any of my friends, but maybe I'll see. Maybe that's a talent. Who knows?
I can tell that I'm not talented at guessing. That's definitely not one of my strong points at the moment.
Secretly talented at? I don't know what I would even guess. When I'm laying down, I guess I don't know if it's a talent, but when I'm laying down, I can touch the back of my head with my legs.
Okay.
Could be a talent.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not everyone can do it, so.
This is very true. It's very, very true. I'd say that. I mean, I wouldn't put it on my CV, but, but
exactly.
Definitely.
So your guilty pleasure is having porn star martini cocktails, and you are secretly talented at hula hooping. I guess when you have a few porn star martinis, who knows, there's a hula hoop.
Yeah,
you just start.
The combination. I'll say that I've never been good at hula hooping. Terrible, actually. I'm back in primary school. It used to frustrate me because everyone's there doing all the shaking. I could not do any of it. It was terrible. My guilty pleasure, you said. My guilty
porn
pleasure.
Star martini cocktail.
It's weirdly, I would say yeah, because I'd say that's one of mine. I don't exactly scream it to the top of my voice, but I might whisper it to the bartender. I'm like, yeah. But nah, my guilty pleasure, I'd say, is watching food preparation videos. It's very strange. I feel like with my diet and football, sometimes it can get a bit OCD. So I know I can't eat certain things. I kind of look at it and I'm like, ooh. But then on the flip side, my actual secret talent is probably cooking. So
nice.
Especially over quarantine. I mean, I always was able to cook, but presentation wasn't always the best, I'd say.
And last question, what's your best dish to make?
Best dish, the dish I can make anytime is my tagliatelle prawn tagliatelle, but it's not in the way that you'd expect it to be. It's a mix of sort of jerk spices, sweet peppers and all sorts. So it works really well together. I've got 5 friends that would say,
to try.
That's the way forward. I like that. I feel like your ideal first date is a bar and a few drinks maybe, and I think you would offer to pay on the first date.
So, okay. Yeah, I mean, in terms of first date, I do like an activity. So I like adventurous stuff. Okay. So like meal, drinks, cocktail, yeah, that could do, but if we can do something like activity-wise first, then I'm there. So I like to spend, I don't like someone having to spend money on myself, I'd rather spend money on myself. So yeah, I'll always offer, but I just don't like it when someone spends.
I get how you feel with that aspect. I think
I appreciate it though, but yeah. So I put your ideal first date is indoor golf and food, and you think you should pay on the first date.
I actually wrote down activities, but I was thinking maybe that's my own one. So I was like, nah, I need to think of something else. So I definitely agree with activities. Like indoor golf is my sort of bag.
Yeah.
I tend to win quite often, so that's just a heads up in it. But I'd say, I definitely would feel like I would want to pay.
Why is that?
I feel like it's just the usual toxic masculinity, as everyone knows it. Nice. My dad's always encouraged. I come from a very I wouldn't say traditional family, but my dad's always encouraged me to sort of when you go out, you should have money in your account to pay for things. Think about the extra and all sorts. And just I think depending on the way that the date goes anyway, I would want to pay because it's not necessarily I'm paying for you to come to the date, but it's kind of like appreciation. Thank you for coming with me. You know what I mean? I think your alcohol limit is low and your drink of choice is a vodka lemonade. I just thought about this, I'm not gonna lie, the first drink that came to mind, other than my own drink.
That's cool. So my alcohol limit, I mean, it's not low. I am a small girl. It's okay, I try. I do know my limits though, so that's a good thing. So you will never see me doing nonsense, so that's good. My drink of choice, so porn star martini and tequila shots. Two tequila shots.
Two.
Porn star martini.
Not 3, 2.
Ideally 2.
Okay, perfect.
That's it.
I wanted to say porn star martini because you mentioned it before as well, but then I was like, let's not be generic with it. Let's try something different. And I think the low is not a judgment on you, it's a judgment on the fact that lockdown has pretty much stripped everyone of going out.
It's okay, still.
Yeah. You probably outdrink me, I'll be very honest with you.
I don't think so. I can try.
I promise you probably will. I'm at the dinner table, I might have a glass of wine and be like, ooh.
A glass of wine?
A glass of wine. That's how bad it is at the moment.
That's cool. So for your ones, I put your alcohol limit is when you start professing your love for everyone. And your drink of choice is, I just guess Jack Daniels with Coke. Just because brown alcohol.
Yeah.
Didn't think you were a vodka man.
Yeah, no, definitely not a vodka man. But my drink of choice would be rum and coke.
Rum and coke?
Yeah, just rum and coke. Any type of, not any type of rum. White rum is only at carnival because my body can't handle
Ray
it.
nephews?
Once at carnival on my birthday. That's the only time of the year I used to use the white. Yeah. So if we were to date, we would argue about whether to watch reruns of RuPaul, because clearly you love it, or it would be my forgetfulness. And I think you would make it up to me by a meal out or takeaway.
A meal out or takeaway, okay. So if we were to date, we would argue about you not being able to keep up with the tequila shots the most, and you would make it up to me by taking forfeits the night when we go out next.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
That sounds pretty fair. I'd probably die after that second one. Tequila shots is horrible.
Can you handle 4 tequila shots?
I think I could.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's the bare minimum criteria. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I've got mine.
Cool. There we go. I chose mine because mine kind of I feel like with me, I'm a very curious person in general. So when I first meet someone, I want to find out a lot about them. I feel like maintaining the curiosity is very important. So I think I started with, I think it was 7 or 8. So maintaining that through is definitely important.
Nice. So I put 7 because I feel like that's really high in my eyes. And 8 is excellent. And then anything above, oh my gosh.
9 and 10 is just it's really there just as to post the body.
Yeah, no one's ever really a 9 or a 10. I feel like 8 is actually the realistic 10. So to me,
I feel like people get to 9 or 10 once you start talking to them. So it's and I feel like that's kind of
yeah, based on this, no, it was really good. Had fun, it was great, good vibes, easy conversations.
Lovely.
Flowing,
Charmless.
Let's go.